What's good, guys? Today we'll be talking about the NBA playoffs and more specifically who I think will be coming out of the West. Now, if you've seen the West standings recently, you'll know that they're super tight. There's only 4 games that separate Phoenix in 4th and Utah in 12th in the West. And as you know, or as you may not know, with this new playoff format that they've started within the last 2-3 years, whereby it is only the top 6 teams which are guaranteed a playoff spot, and spots 7 through to 10 are into the play-in tournament, where they'll play 2 games against each other to see who comes out of the play-in tournament and gets to be the 7th and 8th seed in the particular conference. So this happens on both the East and the West. So let's look at it. We have Denver currently in 1st, Memphis in 2nd, Sacramento in 3rd, Phoenix in 4th, the Clippers in 5th, Golden State in 6th, Minnesota in 7th, the Lakers in 8th, the Pelicans in 9th, and OKC in 10th, with Dallas currently out of play-in contention, but with the exact same record as OKC at 36 wins and 38 losses. Look, guys, this is a tight race, but let's get into it. We'll take the standings as they are. So currently, the teams in the play-in are Minnesota at 7th, the Lakers at 8th, the Pelicans at 9th, and OKC at 10th. So, which 2 teams do I think are coming out of the play-in tournament? I think the Lakers, mainly due to the trades they made this trade deadline. They managed to turn their whole team around basically, and they have more or less been producing without LeBron, still managing to keep themselves within the play-in. So you can only imagine what it's going to be like when LeBron is back towards the end of the regular season. I think they're a scary team, and they can definitely make some noise in the West. Okay, the other team I think is coming out of the play-in. This is tough, but I'm gonna go with the Minnesota Timberwolves over the New Orleans Pelicans. Reason being Zion Williamson and his injury status with the Pelicans. I don't know if you guys have seen, but he recently got a tattoo done on his back, Mount Zion, which I found just a little bit ironic, seeing that he's literally always injured. And he is currently injured right now. Some fan tweeted out he'll be out for another 3 to 4 weeks because of this tattoo, which I found a bit funny. But anyways, I see them coming out of the play-in. But coming out of the West, definitely not. I don't think Zion will be able to ramp himself up enough to be able to get them out of even the first round, I think. So that's the play-in. So now going deeper into the playoffs, who I think is making the Western Finals, so the last 2 teams in the Western Conference, I personally think it would be Memphis and Phoenix. Reason being, look, Memphis, even though they're a young squad, they are dangerous. The combo of Ja, Bane, and Jaren Jackson is elite. I never wanted to admit it before, especially since this team is so loud and they make the most noise and no one likes them. I have to give them credit where credit is due. Their big 3 is a legit big 3 now, with a good supporting cast as well. We'll see how they do without Steven Adams and Brandon Clark right now, who give them a lot of size, a lot of rebounding. Steven Adams, one of the best offensive rebounders of all time, currently out. I know they're missing him, but we'll see how they do without them in the lineup. But I think they can still make some noise. Let's get on to my other pick, which was Phoenix. So KD is slated to return sometime in the playoffs, and if it was any other player coming back from injury, look, I might err on the side of caution, seeing that they're on a new team and they haven't really gotten a chance to gel yet. But we've already seen KD play with these Suns. Even though he's only played about 3 games, he's played well in all 3 games, and they've gelled and they've won all 3. So I don't have an issue with KD. I can sort of give him a pass when he's back, that he will more or less be himself. Because even though he's been super injury prone, when he's come back from injury, he has always looked silky smooth. So I think Phoenix will be the other team in the Western Finals. So at this point, you might be wondering why I left out the Denver Nuggets, who are 3 games clear in first place right now. Long story short, I don't believe them. I don't believe their season. I don't believe they can transform this into playoff success. Reason being, they're just not a good first seed. They're not a dominant first seed. They are first seed by default, due to other teams dealing with injuries, new lineups, still trying to figure things out. I feel like Denver's been the most consistent squad in their lineup, other than maybe Memphis. And so I think their record is more a testament to their consistency than their brilliance per se. So that being said, moving on to who I think is coming out of the West between Phoenix and Memphis. I think Phoenix is coming out of the West. If they can get their injury problems sorted early in the playoffs before they have to reach a team like Memphis, or maybe even a team like Denver, if they get through, they're good. If they can deal with their injury problems before then, I think they have a really good chance. With Chris Paul, he's hungry. He's in his mid to late 30s, hasn't won a ring. He's a player that's exceptional, probably should have won one by now. He needs one. He's hungry. Devin Booker, look, he's not a young buck anymore. He's been in the league 5 seasons now at least. So he's hungry. He needs a ring. KD, he's already got championship experience. We know he won't shrink come playoff time. We know he won't shrink come finals. So if he can get them there, I think he'll get the job done this year. So there we have it. Out of all of the West teams, I think Phoenix has the best chance in the finals. However, if I'm being completely honest with these teams in the East and how strong the Bucks, the Sixers, and the Celtics are looking, I think they may walk the Suns or whoever makes it out of the West in the finals. But we'll see how it goes. If you enjoyed the video, please do like and subscribe. Check out some of my other videos. I have podcast episodes out. I have other basketball videos out, so please do check those out, guys. Thank you for your time, and peace.